But, however, I took a look at everything that's going to be coming up in the next month. Okay, I took a look at the schedule. I took a look at the new releases and the stuff that I'm looking to accomplish, and I said, holy shit, like, I'm not going to have any time between now and the end of the month to really do anything, because I'm going to have to live stream every single day. There's so many new releases, and I'm going to probably be doing reviews all the time, maybe first impressions videos, vlogs here and there. I'm going to be jam-packed busy this week, or this month, excuse me. And because of that, I said, you know what? Before we get into that crazy-ass non-stop marathon, all right, I want to take a day where I can get stuff done. And the bottom line is there's a lot of stuff that I need to get done that I have not had a chance to do.
How's it going, everybody? Almighty Tevin here. I just want to start by saying I love how a non-stop crazy marathon is him playing games the same amount a day as he currently plays games. So instead of playing games for, more time, I can understand if he was like, oh, because all these new games coming out, I'm going to have to stream more. He's going to stream the same amount of times. Same amount of hours, too. But it's a crazy marathon. How? I don't know, ask DSP. But no guinea pig cam this week. I'm working on some other stuff that has nothing to do with YouTube. So, yeah. And I'm doing some rearranging shit in my room right now, so the pig's not in there. Very disappointed about that, because my room is fucking dead without the guinea pigs in here. Apparently it's some kind of complaint, by the way, for to have guinea pigs in the video. But a lot of new people showed up last week because of the stupid DSP jacking off situation. And if you're here again, hey, how's it going? You're probably not, and it's alright with me. But as they say, it is what it is. Let's continue.
And I was talking with Leanna about it.
Oh, yeah. Easy way to explain the last week for DSP. To be honest, it's been pretty much nothing. He been playing Hype Watch. What it's called? Overwatch? Yeah, he been playing Overwatch. Hello, everyone. Wait for it.
Hello, everyone.
And he been playing Overwatch. He went back to Persona 3. He started Mafia 2. And I think that's pretty much it. His channel kind of boring right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He didn't even stream today because he had to do real life stuff, basically. I mean, I guess you might as well not stream a whole day when you have to do stuff like go out to the store. I don't know. I don't understand DSP sometimes. It's like he only stream about 5 hours a day max. And he can't do that sometimes because he's doing something else. But streaming is his job, and whatever. It is nitpicking. Yeah, another thing I wanted to point out before we get too far into this should legit be a short video because there's really nothing for me to talk about. It's this one pre-stream that's kind of entertaining and an actual weekend preview. And I wanted to watch the video I wanted to watch last week. And I thought about it before I started recording this video. I said to myself, if I play that video, the dude might actually be pissy enough to try to get my video taken down. And I don't feel like being bothered with that. Because if somebody actually take time out of their day to make a video saying to not bully DSP, you would probably not want to watch that video on your video. Because they might be sensitive enough to file a takedown strike. Just saying. Speaking of takedown strikes, this is a channel that cropped up out of nowhere like 4 or 5 days or so ago that uploaded about 60 of my videos so far. Not even just DSP videos, like my gameplay videos. Just completely re-uploaded them, used the same title and everything. It's really fucking weird and really fucking awkward, and I have no idea why someone would do that. And they're probably watching this right now. I don't know why you're doing it. I really don't care. I don't have ad revenue on my videos. I'm not making anything off of these. And the majority of the views I get, unless something really happened that people care about, come from people that's already subbed to me anyway at this point. It's not like DSP is some kind of viral thing, and if you talk about them, no matter what, you're gonna get 8 million views. It's not like I'm talking about PewDiePie or something, which is why I'm dumbfounded when people say I'm using DSP for views. But I'm kind of rambling a little bit. Something I wanted to point out. Look at the views for these videos from DSP. Overwatch got a lot of views, but Overwatch, I called it Hype Watch for a reason. People really fucking like Overwatch right now. But his pre-stream, look at his pre-stream views, dude. His pre-stream views are fucking insane. 1,000 views, 2,000 views for this one. 1,000 views for that. Before his jack-off situation, DSP was probably getting like 600 views at max for a pre-stream. But people going to his channel after seeing the drama alert video, and they seeing that the stream will be starting shortly thing was on the screen. So they go to his old pre-streams and try to find it because they're stupid and they think that it's in one of his pre-streams and not just a video on YouTube. But sorry for calling random people stupid, but look at this. 700 views, 800 views, 642 views, 800 views. His pre-streams get like no views. And then after the jack-off situation, 1,800 views, 1,700 views, almost 4,000 views for this pre-stream. Are you fucking serious? Almost 4,000 views. Likes and dislikes.
So that you can make your game.
That's like more than fucking some of his playthrough videos. It's ridiculous. For some reason, he forgot to disable viewing the likes and dislikes for this one. I'm gonna like the content. I like that comment. Sup. You can't see it. Let me get it on screen. Sup. It's a hot comment because DSP replies to YouTube comments. Oh, but Tevin, you don't reply to a lot of YouTube comments. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm just fucking around with you.
And she was like, well, can we cram it in today? And I'm like, I don't think so, because the movie that we're going to see, Captain America, is only like 2 hours after my stream. Well, let me take that back. It's 3 hours after my stream ends, but it takes me about an hour to upload the videos and get changed and get ready to go out. We got to get food between when the stream ends and when the movie starts. And we got to do grocery shopping. We got to do a lot of stuff. So,
dude, these are not even first world problems. These are like, I can't even classify these as first world problems. I can't watch a movie in time because I'm going to be too busy uploading videos to my YouTube account. By the way, I do YouTube as a job. I'm going to be too busy uploading YouTube videos to my YouTube account. And I have to go out and eat. Because if I don't go out and eat, I'm just going to starve. I have to go out and eat before I go to the movies.
You know, I was thinking, yeah, probably not. I probably won't have any time to do any of this stuff that we need to do. So, it looks like tomorrow... tomorrow I will not be live streaming. Tomorrow I will be taking some time to focus in on getting some stuff done that needs to get done before the crazy marathon of gaming happens this month. All the new releases. You may not be aware...
Marathon, even though he's gonna play games the same amount of time he always plays games, but it's a marathon. I don't understand how that works.
What? Why are you giving me that face?
Panda Lee came in the room, by the way. Listen to this.
This month, all the new releases. You may not be aware.
It's always hype when Panda come in.
Releases. What? Why are you giving me that face?
I'm hearing all this "we," but it turns out usually it's me. Unless you're whipping out fucking Mario Party, I don't know where all this "we" is suddenly coming from.
I'm talking about myself and the viewers.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the running the errands. It's always this "we."
We do all the errands together.
Listen to her voice. Oh, it's so nasty. You're talking about we. It's always this we.
You tell me we don't go grocery shopping together. We don't go do all this stuff together.
That's about the extent of
all right. Well, anyway, let me get back on track here. Just to give you guys some perspective on how crazy busy this month is going to be. All right. Monday night, I'm doing a special midnight launch / not really midnight because I'm on the West Coast. It's always 9 p.m. Launch of Uncharted 4. Okay, that's going to be pretty fun. 2 hours or so of story-based content when it releases on PSN.
Story-based
I'll be playing Uncharted Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll probably, the way I'm thinking I'm going to do it is maybe early stream will be story, and then maybe second stream will be multiplayer. Now, I don't know if people are going to really turn out for the multiplayer. Usually I play it once or twice and people kind of get bored of it. Although, I played the beta of Uncharted 4 and I really enjoyed the multiplayer.
It's a third-person shooter.
So I think that's going to be fun all week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, story and multiplayer balance, and then of course once I complete it, I'll be reviewing the game. And then this coming Friday, Doom comes out. So again, story, multiplayer. I don't play as much on the weekends, so it's going to be kind of extended. Doom will be kind of stretched out a little bit over the weekend, heading into the next week. And that'll be fun. Of course, I'm going to review that too. Then the next week of May, we've got Homefront: The Revolution, which I'll be checking out for a few days.
Fast forward.
I skipped the last one, but this one
Wait,
features, but it wasn't really necessary to even play the game. It seemed like really you could play it like Fallout 3, and you didn't really need to do any crafting or anything like that. So in that regard, I skipped the last one, but this one honestly.
You mean the Fallout?
And
you mean the Fallout 4 DLC? I don't care about Fallout.
And the week after that, we've got the official retail release of Overwatch, which, I'll be honest, I'm a little skeptical about because it seems like most reports are saying that if you played the beta, you've pretty much played the whole game. All 21 characters that were in the beta will be the only characters in the retail release. Now, I actually heard that there was a closed beta before the beta that started this week, and that one actually had more multiplayer modes.
Before the beta.
So I'm thinking more modes will probably be added into the retail version, but how many, no one really knows. So we'll see, I guess. We'll see what happens in that regard. I definitely want to check it out. What I'm honestly worried about with Overwatch is I'm going to buy this game for $60. I'm going to play it for a day, and everyone's going to be like, "Well, we already saw this. When you played it in early May." And I'm like, well, it's $60 that no one cares about this game, and what do I do with it now? So I guess we'll see. I'm curious to hear more information over the month. I'm sure as we get closer to the actual release, we'll get more info about what's in it. But if the beta was the final game, that's pretty stupid in my opinion.
Yeah, it kind of is.
But I digress.
Somebody on Twitter compared this to Street Fighter V, by the way. Somebody tweeted him and was like, oh, what about Street Fighter V? The beta was the whole game of that. You got to play all the characters. And I'm thinking to myself, the beta didn't have story mode. And the beta didn't have Fang. And also, if you want to be really specific and petty about it, you could say the beta didn't have Gao. And the beta didn't have Alex. But Street Fighter, it's all the same thing. And DSP didn't even defend it because he's so dumb. And he don't really care about Street Fighter V. I'd fucking defend the game more than him at this point. But I don't know. Somebody go get mad at me for saying that. Somebody.
Then later on, we've also got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game from Platinum Games. I don't know how that's going to be received, considering the Ninja Turtles movie was pretty much massively panned. No one liked it. Besides the Chinese. I don't know why the Chinese love Michael Bay movies, but apparently they do. But that's coming out that week, and then the last week of May, we've got a new One Piece game coming out. That could be pretty interesting. Not sure what exactly, when that's going to happen, but I would like to try to play Persona 3 if I could. There's also other games, we have potential that there could be other episodes. You got Minecraft.
By the way, last week, and probably the week before that, I was like, no, there's no fucking way he's going to finish Persona 3. The game is too long for no reason. It's got a lot of filler. It's a huge-ass time waste on a lot of parts. I recently beat Persona 3 Portable, but I did not take into consideration the fact that this motherfucker playing Persona 3 on easy. And I watched some of his last Persona 3 videos, and he is way far into the game. So if he put, well, not way far into it, but he a good bit into it. If he played maybe, I don't know, maybe like 20 more hours, he could be there.
Story mode, which is supposed to continue at some point. You've got Hitman, which we may or may not get a new episode of. We've got Street Fighter V, which may or may not get a new character or new content. We don't know what's going to happen with all this stuff.
It's not.
So this is a very, very busy month for me. In fact, it's probably so far this year the busiest month. And because of that, I realized, I was looking at the schedule, I'm like, holy shit, I'm not going to have a chance to where I'll be interactive with the stream chat, and
I still don't understand his logic. He streams every day for about 4 hours, and most of the time he play at night for about 2 hours. I don't understand how this month is more stressful and more content packed than last month. If you play games the same amount no matter what, how does 1 month have more content and more whatever from you than another month? I don't fucking get it. That's like if I say, oh, DSP played Battlefield 1 today, so my video is going to be 4 hours. It's going to be 4 hours long instead of 1 hour long. It has nothing to do with that. I don't know. That's a really bad example. I just don't understand it. I don't understand his logic with that. And by the way, you get a free avatar item from Old Spice. Give your avatar an Old Spice t-shirt on Xbox Live.
A lot of the new cards from the new expansion, Whispers of the Old Gods. If today doesn't go as, as swimmingly as I...
BTW, Hearthstone popular as fuck. But he thinking about playing the Hearthstone expansion. The Hearthstone expansion, what, a week old? 2 weeks old now? He probably already played it on his phone anyway.
Hope. And, I ended up only finishing a couple chapters, and then Monday will be the conclusion of Mafia 2. And as I've already said, we'll have the premiere of Uncharted 4 Monday night.
Hype, hype, hype.
Okay?
I'm not hype. I don't care
So
about
that was a lot
Uncharted.
to talk about for this month.
I never even beat the first game.
A lot going on. Hope you're ready
It is what
for
it
it.
is.
Hope you're excited for all the new releases. I'm pretty excited.
Okay.
Coming out Monday, the conclusion of the franchise to talk about. Probably going to start up with my
think he turned
gratuitous
his air
plugs
conditioner
segment,
on
which
'cause
won't
it's
be
loud
long. I'm
as
going to do
hell.
very quick today, because I do want to get into Mafia 2 as quickly
The plugs are going to be quick. I'm 15 minutes in the video, and the video is 22 minutes long.
as possible here, and see how far we can get in the game. All right. So first off, if you enjoy my daily live streams, you enjoy my on-demand videos on all of my YouTube channels, and you want to see it continue, you want to see me be able to provide you with free fun video
You have
content
to watch
every
ads,
single day.
though.
There are many ways which you can
And
help
you have to pay for the
to
internet,
support
but
the
that's being
business.
petty.
First off, obviously spreading the word.
Spread the word.
Oop, I just got an email. Hold on.
Oh my god. You suck,
Oh, would you
DSP.
like a free copy, a promotional copy, review copy? I was like, I just bought it. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, once you pre-order.
He got offered a free copy of Uncharted 4, which is quite hype, but he already bought the game because for some reason he feel like he should pre-order these games. I do not know why, but for some reason he pre-ordered Uncharted 4. Like, if I was a Let's Player and I was moderately known, I would be pre-ordering shit like Monday at 4 p.m. just in case I get a free copy.
So that on
of it.
PSN, good luck getting your money back. It's a lot of work. So I was like, it's thanks,
I got
but
my money
no
back
thanks.
on PSN before.
Not much I could do about that. But anyway,
I won't say
digress.
how I did it, but I did it.
If you like my daily stuff, first of all, social media. Twitter, they call me DSP, or Instagram, they call me DSP. You can spread the word about that, and people who follow me on there, you're going to get daily schedule updates regarding my live streams and my on-demand videos.
Wow,
Ahead of myself
schedule
there.
updates. That's fucking
In addition,
hype.
I tweet from time to time about various stuff going on in the world, various stuff going on in pop culture, video games, etc.
Pop culture. The only pop culture DSP tweets about is wrestling. Unless he talking about something I don't know about.
So it's fun to follow me on there, and if you do follow me and you retweet and favorite my stuff, it helps, because social media presence is key to online success these days. Also, there's an Amazon Associates link in the description of all of my streams and videos. If you click on that link and you
Amazon
shop on
link.
Amazon,
There we go.
as usual, if you live in the United States, I will actually get some referral credit. If you live outside the United States, it doesn't really do anything. So,
Rip.
no real reason to do it there, okay?
Okay.
What else? Well, Patreon, patreon.com/DarkSydePhil. If you want to go the extra mile, that is the way to do it. Some people say,
Oh.
gee, do you accept
Yeah, I'm gonna
donations?
say
Can
it
I
later.
send you physical stuff? And I say, no, not really, but Patreon is a way for you
Patreon is donations.
to contribute and get stuff back. Personal perks.
To be
You
honest, it's
contribute
kind
to
of
a
worse
monthly
because you
goal.
expect them
I'm
to
not
give
going
you
to
money
go
a
into
month.
detail
like
about
a
it. It's
fucking
all
cable
listed
bill.
there publicly on my Patreon. But I would certainly appreciate
It's
if
really
those of
weird.
you who do watch my stuff daily and you enjoy my coverage of all the major games, if you would consider pledging. This month, we're going to be doing an indie marathon as a result of hitting our funding goal in April. I will be setting up the new goal for this month within a week or so. I have to think about what I want to do with it, really, and try to get feedback
he still
from
don't
different
have
people.
a goal, man.
It may be something we've done before, maybe something completely different. I don't know.
It's 9 days into the month, and he don't even have a goal yet.
And then last but not least, you can also check out my girlfriend Leanna's business, The Black Current,
This is the good
where
part.
she makes handmade glycerin
This is
soaps
great.
and wax tar melts. She's currently in the middle of her spring line of product, including awesome scents like ginger ale and Moroccan mint. And the current bestseller, Kentish Rain, which she just made a second batch of.
I guess
it was so
Panda Lee was off
popular.
from work today. I
This
just
is
thought
the
about
soap that
yeah,
I
'cause
wash
it's,
with quite a lot. It smells kind of like...
This is the weekend.
It's like a
wasn't
cross
it?
between Irish Spring
Yeah,
and
it
Zest.
was. It was Saturday.
And
So
the
she was
soap
off
she
from
makes is
work.
much better than a lot of the stuff that you would end up buying in the store because it's glycerin based. It's good. It's healthy for your skin. You know, there's a lot of the stuff that you buy at the store is called a detergent bar. It's not even considered a soap. And that's why, you know, when you wash with that stuff, you end up feeling either oily, greasy, or dried out your skin afterward. Not with her stuff. She's actually shipped hundreds of orders worldwide. She ships
God.
all different places internationally. Not everywhere, but some places. And she's got
Shell.
nothing but positive
His air
feedback in
conditioner went
the
off,
year
by the
and a
way.
couple months that she's actually
I
been
actually noticed
in
it for
business.
the first time.
So please consider checking it out at etsy.com/shop/the black current, spelled Currant. Gino Saji actually just posted a link to the business.
Gino
What
Saji.
kind
chat.
of plug was that? You did
It was good.
Move over.
No.
This way you gotta do. Mother's Day is coming up. It's too late to order, so you're a bad kid if you didn't. But what you can do is you can order now, so by like Monday, Tuesday, depending on where you live, you can get some nice wax tarts to burn, so your
First of all, that voice. You can get some nice wax tarts to burn. Oh my God.
mom doesn't have to smell the laundry she's got to be doing because you didn't do the damn laundry because you're a bad kid like that. Or you can get her a nice bar of glycerin soap, so while she's sitting in the tub contemplating how her life could have been if she ran off with that Italian soccer player that she met in college, instead of having, you know, kids and settling down and being a suburban mom, you gotta do nice things for your mom. Because she could have easily run off with Fabio in college and you wouldn't have existed. Poof, gone. So there you go. That's how you...
This plug is low-key godlike, but awful at the same time. Because she's trying to shill it to a kid, quote unquote, that lives with their parents. And I talked about this on stream earlier today, because I was listening to these when I was on stream. I didn't play the audio on stream, though. So before you try to go with some bullshit like that. But I was listening to this earlier, and I said to myself, but if you're a kid, you don't have money to buy stuff online. And if you do have money, you don't have like a debit card or a credit card. So what I'm going to say, Mom, can I borrow your credit card to buy some soap? I don't understand that. And DSP also talked about the the detergent soap thing. Talked about this on my stream also. I'm going to have to cut my green screen off. I did this on stream and it didn't look right because the soap thing is, the soap container, not the container, the plastic is green. So if I show it on green screen, it's going to look really weird. So chroma key, rip. But look at that. It says deodorant. So they actually call the soap. And this is, by the way, if you want to know, this is Family Dollar. This is about the cheapest soap you can get. This is legit $1.10 for 2 bars. But it's called deodorant soap. And I'm not going to read the whole ingredient list, but it is glycerin in it. But before glycerin, it's a bunch of weird shit that sound like it's not healthy, and it sound like you shouldn't be putting it in your skin. And it's a bunch of other weird shit after glycerin. But you say glycerin based like glycerin isn't in cheap soap, and it is in cheap soap. But one of the main ingredients for black currant soap is glycerin. And one of the like mid-tier ingredients for this deodorant bar is glycerin. So there you go. The myth has been proven. I don't know, but yeah, just want to talk about
Yeah.
that.
Did you get your mom soap for
She got
Mother's
wax
Day?
tarts.
She got wax tarts.
She got 2 dogs. She needs wax tarts.
So your mom's house smells, is what you're saying.
She got 2 dogs.
So your mom's house
The
does
panda
smell.
dogs,
Smells
Yara
like
and Chi
stinky
Chi.
dogs. Ugh.
No, it smells like Yara.
All right,
Miss
well,
Yara.
I think it is
I
time,
wish
ladies
Yara
and
was
gents,
still
for us to
around.
start with our gameplay. Okay?
Oh my god, his pre-streams are so cringe sometimes. 20, and the thing is, all of them are like 25 minutes long. It's just 25 minutes of him talking with
Hello,
nothing.
everyone, and welcome to
It's like 25 minutes of him talking with nothing to play off of. No any audio besides just him. 22 minutes for that, 21 minutes for that one, 18 minutes for that one. Jesus fucking Christ. It's a pre-stream. He talked about something. And I'm gonna have to find it. Oh, I'm not gonna listen to it though. But it's called pre-stream. You know what?
All right,
Let's
what-
see if I can find it. It's called pre-stream May 30th, Overwatch beta time / it's blowing over. I love how he say it's blowing over like he's happy for people. Like he happy that people talking about him jacking off is blowing over. But he fucking mentioned it more than anyone else. Just go to his Twitter. And of course a bunch of comments about him jacking off. So yeah.
What's up,
Not even
everyone?
gonna read those.
Equated. It doesn't perform well. But I'll be using face cams for 2 reasons. Number 1, because, you know, people Fighter game
Look
before
at
it to
this.
give you
Look
frame
at
of
this.
reference. Would you play Street Fighter 2,
Reaching
3, or 4?
so hard.
Well, you'd probably play Street Fighter 4. You know what I mean? So it's kind of the same deal. I wanted to play the most recent one.
I gotta hear this again.
You know, if you were gonna play Street Fighter 5, but you wanted to play a
Oh,
Street
okay,
Fighter
I
game
know what you're
before it
talking
to give you
about.
frame of reference, would you play Street Fighter?
Nice silence.
All right, so, ladies and gents, gonna be a fun stream today. I thank you for being here. FYI, I will be using face cam. Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
nice. Look at
I'll
his
probably turn
hair.
on my
Look.
my lamp over there so you can actually see me a little better. But I'll be using face cams for 2
You know
reasons.
something I just thought about? I have better lighting than DSP. And I mean, sure, I gotta have good lighting because I got a green screen, but I actually have better lighting than DSP. I'm
Number
gonna watch
one,
one
because,
of his. Listen to this. Though.
You know, people are
But
hyped
I'm gonna watch one of his Overwatch face cam videos and see how it looked.
about the face cam because of what happened the other day. And number 2, because I actually looked at the HUD, you know, the heads-up display for this game, and it looks like there'd be plenty of room for face cam, that it wouldn't, like, hinder the...
He using face cam because people hype about him jacking off by accident during pre-stream. So he used face cam to play Overwatch this day. How sad is that? Jesus fucking Christ.
Whether I can get it digitally, I'd like to indie game marathon. So, here's the gratuitous
Vague
plug
Nation.
segment. Let's get it done, alright? So, first off, ladies and gents, if you love the daily
Oh, it's
gameplay
coming
streams
out of
that I
both
do, if you
sides.
like the on-demand videos on DSP Gaming of my raw gameplay, if you like vlogging over
Raw
on the King of
gameplay.
Hate vlogs, or if you like my edited style videos over on KO Gaming, my 3rd YouTube channel, which, by the way, I released my
There we
review
go.
of Star Fox Zero last...
Blah blah blah. Alright. Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm kinda rambling a little bit. This is like 30 minutes long already. I am sorry for making this video so long. This was supposed to be
Hello,
like
everyone,
45
and welcome
minutes
to the
long.
King of Hate.
And I'm sitting here going on random tangents and checking other videos and shit. I want to see the quality of his face cam for Overwatch. Yeah, look how fucking like the. Well, my color's kind of washed out because it's vapor all in there. But his color's all washed out. He looked gray. Like if he just did color correction, it will look better. And of course somebody can say, oh, it doesn't matter, he doesn't use face cam that much. Yeah, but when he does, it shouldn't look like shit. It looks terrible. And of course he could put a green screen behind the couch to at least cut some of the stuff out. But then he would need better lighting if he had a green screen, which is why my lighting is kind of good. My lighting used to be terrible, but it's kind of good now because I'm kind of forced to have at least average lighting. But yeah, look how fucking great that look. Looks terrible. Whatever. All that's coming. In a nutshell, we got the weekend preview. I didn't see any purged comments. Let me see, 21 comments, 18 comments. Yeah, I don't see any purged comments. Fuck yeah, drunk Phil. I want to know what they talking about. Let me scroll this over so you can see it. I don't know what this is about. He might be doing a DarkSyde Phil for Patreon, which is really stupid. I hope not. Phil will always be the best. Fuck the hate. Yes, of course. We got Wanker. I was wondering if you've seen or heard about several leaks of Batman Return on Arkham. They remastering the old Come On Camera game, and of course I approve of that. Somebody's talking about Naughty Dog being overrated. Somebody agreeing. Like I said, I really don't care about Naughty Dog games. And before you know what jokes, Sup T-Dog, Hate Heaven. Imagine if you want to pick up Overwatch when it's on sale and they come out with the expansions. Nope, you don't get maximum views that way. Doom's campaign is 13 to 15 hours. Marty Silver said so in multiple videos, you pleb. More, did you really treat something IGN said as fact? IGN didn't say it though. Marty Silver said it, you fucking scrub. Does anyone know if Pandalea is an affiliate program for a soap store? I know a dude is who has an invested audience and works his ass off promoting it every week. Just want to make sure he's fairly compensated. Oh my god, all these YouTube recommendations. But if you want to get some legit soap, some real soap, not a deodorant bar like this fucking Family Dollar shit that shows up weird because it's a green screen. But if you want to get some real soap, some legit soap, some soap that like 3 hours after you take a shower, you like, holy fucking shit, I still smell like I just took a shower. You make sure to go to the Black Currant. No. You make sure to go to etsy.com/shop/the Black Currant. Soap comes in a nice box like this, has a nice little window, and you even get business cards with the soap that are not showing up right because the way I have my camera set. But it is some pretty alright soap. And she also sells wax tarts. So make sure to go to etsy.com/shop/Black Currant and get you some motherfucking soap. What did you fap to? Of course. Hey Tevin. Tevin, if you see this, can you clap? It was reported that single player is about 10 hours longer, so no idea where you get 5 to 6 hours from. I don't know where you got it from either. To be honest, what probably happened, somebody probably tweeted him, and usually when people tweet him about shit, he kind of just run with it because it's DSP. So there you go. All that's coming in a nutshell. Wow, that's a lot of dead silence. 13 seconds, 15 seconds of dead silence. I don't get that. How can he not fix that? Let me move this over. I think that's about it. Click.
What's up, everyone? Is the camera too high? It is. Somehow this camera keeps getting knocked.
Don't lower it.
Hold on a second.
Wow, his arms are hairy. Never noticed that.
That's better. Yeah, there we go. That's the perfect height. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekend preview. It is Sunday, May 8th, 2016. Ladies and gentlemen.
Classic field content. We got the glistening chest out. And
we're coming off of a great week.
The little chain showing
everything, in my opinion, was very positive, very fun. A lot of fun playthroughs that were wrapped up and completed. Almost a full playthrough that's been done. Coverage of a beta. And we're heading into the beginning of a full month of brand new releases every single week. With high-profile games that people have been waiting to see for many, many years.
Holy shit,
things that I cannot wait to start playing. I'm very excited, and I hope you are too.
I'm not.
Starting like immediately right now, no lie, I'm going to be incredibly freaking busy shit, for the next several weeks until June, really. Because in early June, I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off, and I'm going to tell you about that in a little bit, okay? That'll be near the end of the video. I'll explain
I
the
thought DSP didn't take time off.
time off that's coming in
Rip.
June. But, for the most part, this month is insanely...
Oh yeah, by the way, I meant to say this is completely fucking irrelevant. But the last few times I've been using this camera, I had it set to 720p settings because it uses less resources. And now it's set to 1080p. So yay, I'm like real HD now on the screen.
packed with stuff. There's
So
so
be
much
hype.
going on this month.
nothing to
I'm
be hyped
hoping
about.
I have enough time to do all the things that
It's just
I
me
want
being
to do.
petty.
So
with
we'll
my
see what
own
happens.
video
Okay,
quality.
so FYI, really quickly, summary of this past week. Overwatch beta,
but David,
which
you
I
do
played for
stuff
2
that
straight
annoys
days, had
people all the
tons of
time.
fun. I made something like
Because
40
people always
something
complain about
videos of
something.
this game, played with
Just look at me.
various different characters in the game. I really enjoyed it. I even made a video on KO Gaming explaining my full feelings. If you want to check that out, it's at youtube.com/KO Gaming 1.
There we
But
go.
I'm now incredibly on the fence whether or not I want to buy this game when it releases in 3 weeks. And here's the reason why, okay? Number one, because the game, the full game, was in the beta. From all reports, every character, all content was actually present in the beta. So if you played the beta, you
It's not
played
a fucking
the game,
beta,
the
then it's a
whole
demo.
game. And I played with every character, I covered every map and all of that. So if we're
Remember back when they used to call game demos, and then PC started being popular, and then demos started getting called betas? Because I'm sorry, if your beta is the entire game, and the game comes out less than a month after the beta ends, your beta is a fucking demo. Beta sounds cool to say, and it sounds cool to say, oh yeah, I'm playing the beta. It's not a fucking beta though, it's a demo. A beta means you're playing an unfinished product. But if your demo was the whole game, and when you buy it, you're gonna get the whole game, it's a demo. That's actually more of a demo than a real demo, because a real demo gives you part of the game. But if your beta is the whole game, it's not a fucking beta, it's a demo.
much I've seen the whole
I hate
extent
game
of the
development
game.
in
Now, for some
2016
people,
sometimes,
Overwatch is the
which is
kind
why
of
I'm
game
getting
that
a
you love
PS3
because you get
soon.
addicted to it. It's competitive
Get
fun.
another
You just like
fucking
to jump on and
PS4.
play a bunch of competitive matches and enjoy it that way. And I completely understand your perspective. But from me, as a YouTuber who covers games, how many people are going to want to see me replay the same exact stages, the same characters, the same...
How many people want to see him play the same stages and the same characters over and over? Dude, that's your Street Fighter V videos. You only play fraud-ass Rashid in your Zangief for no gimmicks, which is why you can't beat people that are average at the game. And you play new characters when they come out. But it's the same stages and it's the same characters. For some reason, Street Fighter V is okay, but Overwatch isn't. Overwatch is going to be a competitive based, I guess you could say, first-person shooter, just like Street Fighter is a competitive based isn't the right word, competitive style, I'm gonna say style, a competitive style 2D fighter. It's not really 2D, but it's on a 2D plane.
stuff
But
that I just
whatever.
did for 2 straight days
Apparently
this
Street Fighter
past week.
slides.
You know what I mean?
Overwatch don't.
So that's number one. Number two, the game is $60 on console.
To be honest, he got enough views off of Overwatch. He don't really need to play it. Look at his Overwatch videos, got mad views. Now, what he should do, if he was smart, he would get Overwatch day one from GameStop. Stop fucking pre-ordering games. Stop being lazy. Go to the physical store and get a game. Get a physical copy of the game from GameStop. Play it for 2 or 3 days. And then immediately go back to GameStop and get at least $31 in store credit. I think they give you like $30-ish dollars. I would do that if I was him.
Consoles, but it's being sold for $40 on PC. What the fuck? And I'm kind of very angry about this. Apparently, the PC version, you could get just the bare game for $40. If you buy it on console, you're forced to get the Origins Edition day one, which is $60. The difference between the two, you get a few extra unlocks at default when you buy the console.
To be honest, it's probably some licensing type things. And isn't Overwatch the Blizzard game, which means they're gonna sell it on their own storefront, and of course they won't have to pay any kind of fees selling their own game. So it's probably $60 on PC, and it probably would have been $60 anyway because they don't want to make less profit. It's probably $60 on console so they can make the same amount of money. I might be wrong. I don't fucking know. I really don't care, to be honest. But just looking at it from face value, that's probably the deal. They're probably selling it for $60 so they can make the same amount of money, and they probably added in DLC so people wouldn't get all pissy about it. And it's 40 on PC because they don't have to pay any licensing fees and stuff like that. No, I'm just making assumptions.
So you'll probably get like a bunch of the loot packs or whatever, or maybe customizables right off from the get-go. But why the fuck is the game $20 more when it's the same game on both versions of the game? It's a ripoff. It's a complete ripoff for console owners. So
I mean, I got Street Fighter V on Green Man Gaming. Shout out to Green Man Gaming, by the way. I got Street Fighter V at launch for $48. I had to use a 20% off code, but you pretty much use that for every game on Steam. Well, at least every mainstream game on Steam, because every mainstream game on Steam is on Green Man Gaming. So with that logic, DSP should be complaining when every new game come out. Like, it's really petty and stupid to complain about something like that, to be honest. Oh, the game costs more on console and it's less on PC because I don't know how game development works at all, but I play games for a living. Whatever.
I'd say if it were $40, I'd be much more leaning towards buying it.
$40
But for $60 for a game that I've already played the whole thing.
But DSP, you write games off on taxes anyway. Like I said, go to GameStop, buy it, play it for 3 days, go back to GameStop, and give it back to them. That's all I gotta do.
I pretty much covered the whole game on YouTube, and I might get bored of it in a couple days of gameplay. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I don't even know how many people would want to see me keep playing this game when I've already done 40-some videos, played with every character, you know what I mean? I've pretty much almost seen everything there is to see with this game. So I don't know. That's kind of disappointing. I don't know what Blizzard's going for. It's like a free-to-pay model, but you pay for the game.
Free to pay?
Figure that one out. I don't know. So anyway.
How is it free to play?
I did that, and then for the past several days, I've been playing Mafia 2. Now, I need to tell you, if you have not checked out my Mafia 2 playthrough on DSP Gaming, I wouldn't say this lightly. I wouldn't say this to try to strum up attention. I'm very pleased with the attention that the playthrough has gotten in the couple of days that it's been live, because I knew it was a retro game that wasn't going to get a lot of attention. Anyway, it's actually gotten more than I thought it would. People are saying the Mafia 2 playthrough is the best playthrough I've done in a long time, probably, since Fallout 4, and before that since Until Dawn, and before that since, say, the Batman playthrough. Every year there's certain playthroughs that I do that just, they really resonate on all cylinders. People are saying Mafia 2 is one of those, that it really feels like I'm old school Phil, and I'm playing a game just like I used to back in the day. I'm joking constantly. I'm doing lots of the observational kind of commentary with jokes interspaced in, and some people have actually come out of the woodwork where I haven't heard from in a couple years, and have said, Phil, someone told me you were playing this game, and I usually don't watch your stuff anymore, and I started watching it, and I couldn't believe how good the playthrough is. Thank you. So if you have not checked out the Mafia 2 playthrough yet, I strongly recommend you do, because there's a lot of new stuff coming out that people are going to get wrapped up in the next couple days, and now's the perfect opportunity to check it out, okay?
I mean, to be honest, I can't really give him shit because that may actually be true, but I don't understand it. But that's kind of how YouTube Let's Plays work. The people that do them don't fucking understand them either. Multiple people, to use DSP word, multiple people have told me that my best YouTube playthrough thing, and even better than, some people even told me it's better than my DSP stuff, is when I played, what is the name of that Telltale game? The Wolf Among Us. I mean, I guess I can kind of understand it, if that makes sense. Like, my favorite DSP stuff is his Street Fighter 4 stuff, but that's because it's short and it's to the point, and, every video was entertaining, regardless if you want to lose. But I don't know. It's just weird for him to kind of shill it like that. Oh, it's the best playthrough I've done in years. People are loving it. It's really weird.
Now let's get down to it. Let's get down to the schedule.
Let's get right into the content.
Before I start talking about the schedule, though, I just want to give you a piece of good news.
I should start saying that. I could be Keemstar in the start of my videos and say, let's get right into the content. I'm not going to remember to do that. But if I do, I'm going to do it next week.
For right now, we have 100% hit the funding goal on Patreon for the month of April, all right? Enough people's pledges were processed. We hit the funding goal. That means at the end of this month or early June, depending on scheduling, which we'll talk about in a moment, I'm going to be doing a indie game marathon. And as of tonight, what I'm going to do is set up on the forums a thread by which people can nominate and vote on indie games for this marathon.
I'm so
gonna be
hyped.
messaging all the patrons. So, FYI.
Bro, you have no fucking idea how hype I am to see DSP play a game that I probably know nothing about for like 2 hours, not learn it, not understand it, know nothing about it, and I could never see him play it again. Because that's what the indie marathon is.
Yes, we hit
I'm
the
so
goal. There
fucking
will be an
hyped.
indie marathon
I can't
coming up
wait.
either in late May or early June. So great, and thank you to everyone.
Late
who
May,
pledged.
early June.
Very
I could
much
be dead by
appreciative
then,
of
but I
that.
can't
I'm
wait.
feeling really positive. My business did well in April, pretty good.
Business.
Pretty damn good compared to how slow it was earlier this year, so I'm happy about that. Patreon, we hit the goal. Everything's going well right now, and I'm really excited. People are telling me on Twitter and everything, Phil, you have a really positive attitude right now, and we're loving it, and I want to keep it going. I'm having a lot of fun, and this is what it's all about, right?
It's kind of easy to have a positive attitude when life is going all right for you. Just saying. Take a sip. Yo, pink
So,
label on that water bottle.
Let's now talk about the schedule, because I'm insanely busy. Wait till you hear this, all right?
So busy.
Tonight, after I finish with this week in preview, as this is uploading, I'm going to be filming my reactions to Captain America Civil War, which I saw in movie theaters yesterday, and I've got some big positives and some negatives to talk about in this video, so that's going to be a good one. People seem to like my reactions videos to things like movies, which I started doing this year, so that'll also be going live right here on the King of Hate vlogs later tonight. In addition, I'm going to message all of the patrons who pledged in the month of April to my Patreon at patreon.com/DarkSydePhil. I'm going to ask everyone for their information if I need it, so that way I can start working on their perks. There's lots of patrons who pledged for the first time in the month of April because they wanted to see that indie marathon happen. So I'll be messaging all of you if I need more information tonight. So check out your PMs on patreon.com. I need your information quickly so that I can get those
PMs on
perks
Patreon.
actioned, say, within about a week or so. All right, that's tonight for me. By the way, that's not tonight. I also have to clean my hamster cage. I got other chores I got to do around the house. Very busy day for me today. I've been boo-bopping all over the place. I went out and did all these errands earlier today. I went shopping for our garden for this spring, and I went grocery shopping. I went to Sam's Club for the first time and bought.
He sounds like a salty housewife complaining about basic shit that they're gonna do anyway. And now somebody that got a fucking kid is gonna get mad at me for saying that. But like, really? You're busy because you have to go out to the store and spend money, and because you have to clean a hamster cage. You don't even have a kid. Like, that's the thing. I said housewife, but at least the housewife is probably gonna have a kid. He doesn't even have a fucking kid. And he's sitting up here, oh, I'm so busy. I'm doing so much stuff. Wow, cleaning the hamster cage. Oh man, so much stress. It's so hard to do that. And what's this, a white dot on the screen, by the way? You see that? By his hand, well, I can't point to it, but by his hand on that side is a white dot. A white dot? What the fuck is that? And it's showing up in OBS too. Is his hand over the mic? It's a weird... No, that's not a white dot. That's the door. Wow. I've been drinking a little bit. Cummins like him.
Different on the cheek, which
I was like really wigging out. What the fuck is that white dot?
I was so busy today. Crazy ass busyness, okay?
So busy. Wow, cleaning a hamster cage and going to the store? I don't know how he can handle it. And playing video games too for YouTube?
Tomorrow,
Whoa.
my gameplay stream, my first gameplay stream, which starts around noon Pacific time, is going to be the conclusion of Mafia 2. At this
Scratches
point,
the
I'm at the
forehead
very
like that.
final chapter of the game. People have said, give or take, might take maybe an hour or so for me to beat the story of the game. But I actually got the Platinum Edition of the game, which came with the DLCs. And people have said that I should check out
He ranked
the
up in
Joe's
Street Fighter, he's
Adventures
Platinum.
DLCs in particular, because it's
He's
a really
never gonna
good
be
one.
Platinum.
So tomorrow's stream will be the conclusion of Mafia 2, combined with some of the Joe's Adventure DLC. Now, if the DLC is great, then there's a chance that in the future I'll finish it. If not, that's okay or whatever. Or if there's
In
not
the
a lot of
future.
interest to see me continue it, then maybe I won't. But
It was a
it's gonna be
chance he
fun
was gonna
stream.
finish. It was a chance he was gonna finish Parasite Eve in the future. Never finished that. I guess he's never gonna play Parasite Eve 2. By the way, I might play Parasite Eve one day. I kind of hate the game, but I think I played it with the wrong mindset. I might play it
Inclusion
one
of
day.
Mafia 2. All right. Tomorrow night, Monday night, May 9th. Special event in honor of the launch of Uncharted 4, a game which I've now played every version of Uncharted on YouTube, by the way. I played Uncharted 2 and 3 when
It's
they
a
were
lie.
brand new, and then later on I went back and did a retro replay of Uncharted.
Every version isn't the right word. I'm nitpicking here, but every version isn't the right word. He mean every game, because he never played the HD Uncharted games. Even though he has that, he got it for free. He has it, and he never played it.
1 because I never had a
Rip.
chance to do that for YouTube. because I hadn't
GG,
been doing
game
YouTube
devs
videos
and
at the
promotion
time it was a
companies,
new
you're
game.
sending assholes games
I'm
that never
very
play 'em.
excited to see the end of the Uncharted franchise, to see how they wrap up the story, to play the multiplayer. Everything I've heard about this game, the pre-release reviews, if you haven't heard them, there's like an insane amount of 10 out of 10s. Apparently this game is
It's
like
Uncharted.
emotionally gripping
Of course
people
everybody's
in a
gonna
way
jerk it off.
that a game has not had in a very long time. Apparently the gameplay, the graphics, the story, and everything are supposed to be super duper 2 thumbs up top notch. I know that Naughty Dog can do a great job with The Last of Us, with the first 3 Uncharteds, and yes, with their previous games as well.
Last of
They
Us
seem
is
to have
pretty
always
good.
done an amazing job. I cannot wait to play Uncharted 4 tomorrow night. I'm pumped. Can you tell? I'm freaking super pumped. All right.
Listen to all this fake hype. It might not be fake hype, but don't DSP like always talk about how he don't get hype for games, but he hype for Uncharted?
I'm doing a
Rip.
special stream for the premiere.
Special
now, I
stream.
pre-ordered it digitally on PSN. The game is supposed to preload onto my PS4.
Why? See, that's the thing. He really is falling into Sony's trap with these pre-orders, because him as a Let's Player, of course he wants to be able to play the game as soon as he can possibly play it, but he's spending $60 to pre-order these games and he can't get anything back. He's not going to play the Uncharted 4 DLC and play that game online. Fuck no. So he spent $60 and he can't even get half of it back. But, and then of course this, I can turn this video fucking long, and I said this video will be short, but whatever. But of course I can turn this back around and say, oh, DSP always say that he people show up to his streams and show up to his videos because it's him and not because of the game. But then when a brand new game come out, he try to play it day one. Like, not even day one. He try to play it before day one. He pre-ordering shit so he could play it Monday at 9 p.m. his time, which is before somebody like me can even fucking buy it. I can't get it on Monday at 9 p.m. I think the earliest I can get a game is 11 p.m. like through PSN or something. But if people show up to see you and to see you play a game, like I said, go to GameStop, get a physical copy, beat it, take it back to GameStop. Stop pre-ordering these fucking games and giving these cocksuckers $60 when you won't play the game a week after it's out and you won't ever play it again. It's a waste of money. That's just me.
So I could play it at 9 p.m. Pacific
And
time
I wouldn't
tomorrow.
really
Now, I don't know
call
if
it
that's
Naughty
going to
Dog
actually happen.
cocksuckers. I'm kind of just
You know what
calling
happens sometimes
game
with this
devs
stuff,
in general
maybe I'll preload and then I go to play. Oh,
which
new
is
patch
worse.
5-7 gigs, and we have to sit here and wait for 30 minutes for the damn thing to install. Who knows? But I'll be doing a live stream starting hopefully gameplay at 9 p.m. The premiere of the story of Uncharted 4. I'm going to play around 2 hours, and I'm actually probably going to have a drink here, so I'll probably be having a few sips of a drink and feeling loose and casual to get the story going of Uncharted 4 tomorrow.
He has to drink to be loose and casual with his viewers, even though he's been streaming and he's been doing YouTube videos for 7 years. He still got to drink to get loose and casual with us. And I thought I was bad.
Tomorrow night,
Holy
9
shit.
p.m. Pacific time. All right. Then Tuesday, the way I'm gonna do this week is I'm gonna do
Loose
half
and
and half
casual.
days.
Yeah,
So
you a cheap
Tuesday,
girl at
my
the club.
gameplay stream at the beginning of the day will be Uncharted 4 story. So another 3 or so hours of story progress. Later that night, I'm gonna try out the Uncharted 4 multiplayer for a couple hours. Okay. So 2 streams on Tuesday, right? Awesome. Both sides of Uncharted 4. It's gonna be pretty neat. Wednesday, I'm probably gonna do the same thing.
Did Rise of the Tomb Raider have online? If so, why didn't DSP play it? Because it's the same fucking thing as Uncharted online. And I know somebody will get mad at me for saying that, but it's a no, I'm looking at it from uh, a casual viewpoint. No kappa. I'm looking at it from a casual viewpoint. Someone that hasn't played Uncharted Online and someone that hasn't played Tomb Raider Online. They both third-person shooters. I played Last of Us Online though. I did not have a good experience. But it's two third-person shooters. You're running around and you're jumping over shit and you're using guns on people. I don't understand why would he be jerking off Uncharted Online so much, but he never even played Tomb Raider Online. I don't
It'll be
know.
Uncharted 4 story on my first stream and Uncharted multiplayer on my second stream. Now, here's where it starts to get...
And I'm already going to call it before it happened. So if you do it, you're a drone. LTG voice. Somebody's going to comment, oh, but Tevin, Uncharted multiplayer has this extremely specific thing and that extremely specific thing and that extremely specific thing and that extremely specific thing, and you can do that one tiny thing that no one is going to notice, and you can't do that in Tomb Raider. I guarantee you somebody already typing it. They already typing it. And because I'm saying this, they won't post a comment.
A little iffy because we don't know how long Uncharted 4 is. Is the story going to be 8 hours long? Is the story going to be 15 hours long? We don't know. You know, they've kind of varied. If you actually look at the history of Uncharted, some of them are around 8 to 9 hours, and some of them are really
4
longer. It all
hours?
Depends. So
For a 16 gig
I'm not sure if I beat the
SDHC
story
memory
by
card?
Wednesday. Then obviously
Holy
that's it for the
shit.
story, right? What if the multiplayer doesn't have tons
GG
of content?
Newegg.
Now I played the multiplayer beta and I loved it, but the multiplayer beta was only a couple of maps. But
I wanna
and
fast
it
forward
only
this
had
so
like
bad.
1 or 2 game modes. So I'm sure the real multiplayer of the game will have more than that. Okay, so I'm very excited to play that. But what if I play it once or twice and there's not much left? Well, then I'll probably not play as much of that. All right. Here's the goal. The goal for me is to complete the story of Uncharted 4, to play some of the multiplayer,
not
and to
leaning back. It's
hopefully
not supposed
review Uncharted 4 by the end of Thursday. All right. Now, I don't know exactly how it's going to go all week. If I beat it early, then maybe I'll have time to cram something extra in there. Like I said, maybe more coffee and
Wait. He wants to beat Uncharted 4 by Thursday. I'm not trying to say Uncharted 4 is a long game. But this is coming from the YouTuber that doesn't rush games, you guys. He doesn't rush games. He takes his time. And he wants to beat a new game that comes out Monday at 9 p.m. for him. He wants to beat it before Thursday so he can shit out a review. Wow.
3. All right, all dependent on how long it takes for me to get through Uncharted 4 during the course of the week.
To
I don't
get
know how
through
long
it.
It's going to take. But I really would like to complete everything with the game by Thursday. Reason being, Friday we have another high-profile new game release in the
So that explains it. He wants to beat Uncharted 4 by Thursday and shit out a review so he can play the brand new overhyped bullshit on Friday. What's the
form
game?
of Doom.
Doom. I can't wait for Doom to flop. I think Doom is going to flop. I might be wrong. I hope I am. I don't really hope a game flop unless I think it's straight up bullshit. But I don't think Doom is appealing to anybody. I really don't. But I might be wrong. You never know. But I feel like Doom is not going to do good. I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I just got a bad feeling about Doom.
Super pumped for. I'm a huge fan of the Doom series. I played both Doom 1 and 2 on the PC
He always
when they
a
were
huge
classic.
fan.
I played the Doom 3, which was really just called Doom Again, when it was released years and years ago. I actually played the PC version of that game, which was very nice looking. It was more survival horror oriented. And now I'm looking forward to this new Doom, which looks like it does have a campaign. From all reports, it's only around 5 to 6 hours long. It's not
From
a
all
super long
reports.
campaign. Looks
AKA
like they did
3
majorly
people on
focus
his
on the
Twitter.
multiplayer. But I played the multiplayer beta of Doom, and I loved it. So I am 100% dying to play the full version of this game starting this Friday.
Take a sip. Wouldn't it be amazing if it was like
And
straight
so,
up
that being
straight
said,
gin?
if, let's say, hopefully
And
I
a
can
water
complete
bottle?
Uncharted 4 story and do some of the multiplayer and
DSP
review
would
it
be
by
a
the end of
fucking boss
Thursday,
if he was drinking gin
Friday is the
during
premiere
all
of
these
Doom.
vlogs.
I'll be doing the Doom story on my first gameplay stream on Friday, and I'll be doing multiplayer on a second stream on Friday. Saturday, since I only do one stream on Saturdays because I go out to do errands and stuff the second half of the day, I'll see how far I've gotten in the story. Maybe that'll be the conclusion of the story stream, and then maybe Sunday will be more multiplayer. All right, we'll see. We'll play it by ear, and we'll see exactly how
I hope we
stuff
get
goes
trolled
over
in
the
the
weekend.
multiplayer.
But the weekend will be Doom. So the week is going to be Uncharted 4. The weekend's
I
going to
know
be
I
Doom.
never say I
And
hope
I
you
think
get
that's going to
trolled
be a
in
really
something, but I
awesome,
really don't
fun,
care.
exciting kind of experience for everyone.
Like
I think it's just
Uncharted
gonna be a
multiplayer, you
ton
might as
of
well watch and
variety
play
and good
Last of Us
stuff.
multiplayer. It's gonna be the
And
same
if, like
thing.
I said, if I do end up beating the games a little bit more quickly, I've got
Since
other
somebody's
stuff.
gonna
I could
call
do
me out on
Mafia
being
2
wrong with it, I really
DLCs. I
don't
could
care.
do Persona
I'm
3.
just fucking
So I've
saying
got
shit right now.
stuff to fill in the gaps if there happen to be gaps anywhere during the course of the week. All right. Now, just to give you some perspective on the rest of the week, or the rest of the month, excuse me. Next week, we've got
The
Homefront:
month?
The Revolution and Fallout 4's first major story DLC, which we've all been waiting for, Far
I haven't
Harbor.
been
I
waiting
cannot
for
be
it.
more pumped.
I give,
because
like, negative
I know
fucks on
Homefront is supposed
Fallout
to be a
4.
totally new style of game. It's still the same premise of the original Homefront game, but a different kind of game. And freaking Far Harbor, finally we get a story-based DLC for Fallout 4. For those of you who love my Fallout 4 playthrough last year, you're going to probably love my coverage of this DLC because I'm going to do it the same way, all right? The week after that, we've got the Overwatch full release, which again,
Oh.
I'm on the fence.
The video almost. Ooh, shit. We got like fucking 8 minutes left. Oh my god. I need a hashtag. This video longer than it needs to be already, but I need a hashtag for this video. What could the hashtag be? Hashtag hype. Let me know. Like legit, I want to know. If you hype for Doom, Uncharted 4, Fallout 4 DLC, even though that's not this week, or some random fucking PC game, or some random indie game, or some random non-super mainstream game, or Hype Watch. Let me know if you're hyped for Overwatch 2. And let me know why. I actually want to see what other people think about these games, because I'm not interested in any of them. Like Hype Watch. Overwatch look kind of interesting, but it probably won't work on my computer. And $40 for a game that's not something I'm going to play a lot. No, that is not me. $48 was the last game, the biggest amount I spent on a game in probably the last year. And I think I got my money's worth out of Street Fighter 5. But, yeah. But let me know. I actually legit want to know what people think about these upcoming games, or if they're interested in another game that's not super mainstream, overhyped, probably going to be bullshit. I don't think Uncharted 4 is going to be bullshit. It's like they pretty much can't fuck up a game at this point. Doom, I think Doom is going to be a flop, but I don't know. Overwatch, I don't know. I think a lot of people played it because it's a beta, and because the beta lasted so long. Like, the Twitch directories are fucking batshit for Overwatch. When a game actually releases, it might be the exact opposite, but you never fucking know. What's another game that's coming out? And the Fallout 4 DLC, I don't really care about that. And everything else is like kind of niche stuff and PC stuff that probably 3 people would know about. But let me know. I actually want to know what people think about this.
About $60
These
for a game I've
upcoming
already
game
basically seen
releases.
everything in. But there's also a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game coming out from Platinum Games. I am going to be checking that out. There's also a strong...
Platinum Games kind of bullshitting us, aren't they? Because, of course, you got... they did some really good stuff last gen. And, you know, Bayonetta 2, of course, from most reports, is a pretty good game. They had the Transformers game, which was kind of meh. They had the Korra game, which was kind of meh. Star Fox, which was kind of meh. And now a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Platinum Games, I know y'all getting money from these publishers, but you might want to chill for a bit and actually put out something that's legit, instead of just putting out meh games. And now someone's gonna fucking post a 5-paragraph long comment defending Star Fox Zero and say, oh, you don't know anything about Star Fox because you compared it to Panzer Dragoon, even though Panzer Dragoon came out after Star Fox, which was not my fucking point at all. But
rumor that
it is
by
what
the
it
end
is.
of this month,
It's actually funny
there's
to
supposed to be
see
another
YouTube comments
release. God,
sometimes
what was it? Because someone told me
when
about
people
it. And
get
they were like,
salty
"Phil, you know
about
this was
release
coming out
really
this month?" I was
specific
like,
shit.
"No." I think.
But that's how it is to
God,
play
now I can't
videos
put
on
my
YouTube.
finger
I
on
can't get
it.
mad at them.
There is another episodic release of something coming out by the end of this month. I'm not sure what, and I apologize. 'Cause
Oh,
I had it in
God,
my head before I started
Minecraft, I
filming it
hope
out, I'm
not.
blanking. But apparently there's supposed to be another one. And
I hate
at the end of the
Telltale
month,
so
there's a
much
new
for
One
that.
Piece game called Burning Blood. It's supposed to be a combination of fighter, but also a big story
You're
arc
talking
that I've
about
never
stuff that's
heard
coming out at the
'cause
end
I
of the
stopped
month.
reading and watching One Piece, so this will be cool. I'm going to check that game out, all right? Now, in addition,
I stopped reading and watching One Piece, but watch my playthrough of it eventually, and I'm gonna say I'm a huge fan of One Piece.
there's also chances
And I
that by
read
the
all
end
the
of this
manga.
month, we may have new expansion content for Street Fighter V. Maybe there'll be a new episodic thing in the form of Minecraft Story Mode.
I
There's,
don't want that.
another
I
episode of
hope they
Hitman. Who
cancel it.
knows? There's many possibilities of
I'm
things
forced
that could
to
be
play
coming
it
out.
at this
Oh, now I
point.
remember. I just remembered what it was.
I played the other episodes.
Supposedly, this is the strong rumor because it
Uh-oh,
was
rumor.
a leak. Supposedly, the end of this month is supposed to see the next and final Witcher 3 DLC. This will be a full year
don't care about
after
that.
The Witcher 3 was originally released. The final DLC is actually supposed to be.
He didn't
released
play the
for
last
it. And I've been
DLC,
waiting
did he?
for it. I love The Witcher 3. I loved the last DLC, and I definitely want to play this next
Okay,
one.
he did play
So
it.
if that comes
Never
out,
mind.
that means probably
I
you'll see me
stand
doing that in
corrected.
very late May, early
was
June,
about to say, if
depending
he
on
didn't
what
play the
day it
last
actually
DLC,
does
he
release. But I'm
bullshitting
very
us.
interested in doing that as well. Okay, so that's kind of a perspective, a glimpse at the rest of the month, FYI, ahead of time.
Okay,
The
I'll
last thing I really
just
want to
check
talk
this out.
about in this video is the time off that I'm going to be taking in June. It's early June. It's actually the first full week of June, so starting around maybe June.
You're telling us about him taking time off in June, and it's the start of May. Now, if he don't take time off in June, people are gonna give him shit, and if you do take time off in June, people are gonna give him shit. Wait and fucking tell us when it's getting close to the
5th,
time, dude.
and ending probably around
I could be
June
dead by then.
11th, I believe.
The
So
world
that's-
could end before
Not the
June.
first
You
2
never
days. There's
know.
like the first, second, third, and fourth are like maybe I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those days I'll still be working. But kind of
Working.
that first week of June, like Sunday to Saturday.
Working.
My
Don't even
parents are
edit
going
his
to be visiting,
videos.
and we got a lot of stuff on the docket, things that we want to do, restaurants and places that we want to go to, do some stuff here, because last time they were here it was Christmas and it was very busy tourism, so it was hard for us to go around and do stuff. There's also stuff around
Money's
the house
tight.
that we want
Can't
to
wait
work
to go
on.
to
For
restaurants
example,
with my parents.
my dad's going to show me how to repair holes in walls and stuff and sand down walls so that I can paint Leanna's office, because she's wanted to have that painted since we moved here 2 years.
Office. If you have a spare bedroom and put a computer in it, that makes it an office. At least when you file
Years ago,
taxes, it do.
and I have not had a chance to do anything with it, so we're going to do that. We're going to do some home repairs and stuff, but we're going to do a lot of stuff while
my
they're
God.
here, which means I'm not going to be doing consistent work that week. There's going to be some time off. Now,
Can your parents help you make a better computer so you can stream PC games?
here's the thing. I purposely scheduled this week of time off, purposely, because there were no releases that week. I knew that right after this ends, E3 starts
In before 9 games released that week and he can't play them.
on Sunday, June 12th.
Oh, a
And
bunch
I knew
of
that I was
betas
gonna
and
wanna be
demos.
watching the press conferences, the big Bethesda conference, and doing reactions videos and everything to that, like I did last year and like I do every year.
Big Bethesda
so I
conference.
purposely
What did
had
they
the
have
trip
to
time.
announce?
Guess what happened?
DLC?
Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which was supposed to be released in late May, got delayed until this week. So now, I'm supposed to be off from June 5th to June 11th, but Mirror's Edge Catalyst is coming out on June 7th, and it's like, it's bullshit. It's like, I literally waited till the last minute to tell my parents the dates when they should come.
Listen to this petty ass, bullshit ass bitching about a video game release. When you play video games for a job, you consider it a business. One fucking game coming out when you want to take time off. Why can't he record Let's Play videos when his parents over there? Dude, your parents, even if they're gonna be sleeping in the house with you, you got all night. It ain't like he gotta wake up in the morning and go to some job. He got all night. He literally has all night. He could play Mirror's Edge Catalyst that night and just upload it to YouTube. But no, fuck that. That would be him doing something
visit.
kind of different and him changing his own daily schedule to fit around making content. So fuck that shit. Let me just complain about it.
I did everything humanly possible to make sure, I cleared my schedule. I was like, if I get this done by then, I'll be sure and I'll be able to work for E3. They
Work.
buy the tickets, and I kid you not, the day after they bought the fucking plane tickets, Mirror's Edge Catalyst got delayed.
There so.
It's bullshit. So here's the thing. I absolutely want to play
It's an
Mirror's
EA
Edge
game
Catalyst.
anyway, fuck 'em.
Absolutely. But I can't promise you I'm playing
If
it
it
at
ain't
release.
Battlefield,
And it's
fuck
just
'em.
because the game got delayed. If it hadn't been delayed and it came out when it was
Well,
fucking
no,
was
Mirror's
supposed
Edge
to,
Catalyst is from DICE,
I
isn't
would have
it?
been fine. But
hate
I
dice.
played the beta. I really liked the beta of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I thought it was quite entertaining and fun.
Beta.
But I don't know. I
That
can't
shit was a
guarantee you that I'm
demo.
playing this game at launch at this point because
These
I know my
fucking
parents are
game
going to be here.
devs.
We're going to have
Beta is
stuff
a
to do.
buzzword at this
Now, here's
point.
the thing. That doesn't mean that maybe during that week I may be able to sneak in a couple gameplay streams. Because the bottom line is my parents are here, but they're not going to be here 16 hours a day. You know, they'll come during a
See?
certain time period, and we'll probably get some work done at the house, and we'll have dinner or whatever, and then they'll go back to their hotel. So I'm sure there may be opportunities, maybe a couple times that week, where I will, maybe on launch day, and maybe like the next day.
So he not taking a week off then? If he play the game anyway when they not around, for some reason, like I say, for some reason he can't record Let's Play videos during the day and say, hey, mom and dad, I'm doing fucking work. Fuck you. But if he might play anyway, he not taking time off. So what's the fucking point of telling us?
Maybe like one more day that week,
I
maybe
don't
3
know.
days during the week, I'll do one gameplay stream, and that's it. I won't do anything else, just the gameplay streams of that game. But we'll see. I'll let you know as we approach that more closely what to expect. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of stuff with me going to see my parent pick them up from the airport, make sure everything happens okay with their hotel. This time, they're actually getting a rental car.
Oh my
Because
god,
now Leanna works,
unnecessary
so she needs our
information.
car to get to and from work, and she necessarily can't get the whole week off. So my parents are getting a rental car. There's a lot of stuff that's different from their first visit, so it's a lot more flexible, which is good. But at the
Flexible
same time,
like Young
they're
Thug?
obviously here. I need to spend time with them. I can't be in the office all fucking day working when my parents are visiting. So
A room with a bunch of consoles and a computer in it and a couch is an office. As long as you tell the government that.
I'm gonna try to find a way to balance the time. We'll
Those
see.
is
We'll try to
ours,
figure it out
ours,
as we
not
get
necessarily
closer.
the government.
But I just want to let everyone know, be aware that's coming up. It's gonna be a
Who
crazy
fucking
busy
cares?
May, and then we'll have a
It's
little
in
bit of more
June.
downtime. And then when E3 hits, boom! Then we'll E3 coverage all weekend. I'll be talking 3-4 days about E3.
Killing me right now.
And then we'll be going into all the new releases, which I think No Man's Sky comes out in June, and Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens comes out, which Leanna and I incidentally are going to be doing co-op with. And I believe there's actually a few other high-profile releases coming out in June as well that I haven't even had a chance to write on my calendar yet. But it's going to be a fun month. It's just that there'll be a little bit of downtime at the beginning.
It's fucking June! We in the start of May and you're talking about the beginning of June? This is so stupid.
Okay, more info as we get closer. That's it, everyone, for the weekend preview. I really hope you'll be here for the conclusion of Mafia 2.
Just
I
wait
really
and tell
hope
us
you'll check out my
later.
reactions to Captain America: Civil War. Obviously, I'm very excited
I'm
for
not.
both Uncharted 4 and Doom. Like both,
He
are,
gave
like
me a
all of
headache
you are out
with
there.
all
I'm
this-
sure you're very pumped
all
for
this
these big,
rambling.
high-profile releases as
Well,
much as
Tampa,
I
you
am.
ramble a lot,
And
too.
I hope you'll join
You
me on
wouldn't
stream or
expect
watch
that,
the
Lana.
videos on YouTube, whatever you get the
I
chance.
guess I can
all
say
right?
the same for
Hit
DSP.
me
I
up
don't expect
at They Call Me
rambling.
DSP on Twitter. Let me know how I'm doing this week. Let
Hit
me
me
know,
up at
am I keeping up the
pointing at
positive
me.
attitude that as long as things are going well business-wise, and I'm enjoying the games I'm
business.
playing, I can't see why I wouldn't still have a positive attitude about everything. You know what I mean? Like,
See? I said it earlier. Of course he will have a positive attitude. If you're doing good in life and you making money, obviously going to have a positive attitude. Why would he be negative? I'm getting views, I'm getting money. Why would I be negative? It's not even anything to commendate? I don't know. Fuck it. It's not even anything to praise him on.
this past week was great for me. Every game I was playing, I was enjoying. People were interacting with me all over social media and being positive.
Yeah, 'cause
and
you jacked
enjoying
off
everything, and
on
I'm like,
stream
why would
by
I be
accident.
negative? And the business, I just got the business results for April, where the business had done well.
Business 2 times. Let me see you do that shit 2 times. Business twice in the same sentence. And look at that face.
In April, I was like, why the hell would I be, negative? I have to do better, I know, and I have to try to stay like this, so let's keep it going. All right, everyone? Thank you for watching the weekly preview. I definitely appreciate it. And you know what? I just realized as I'm filming this, I'm not even kidding you, I forgot to set up the patron crawl because guess what? I didn't message the patrons yet. Oops. So I promise you by next week I'll have the thank you patron crawl here on the weekend preview. I did not have a chance to set it up today because I didn't do any of the patron stuff yet. I'm doing it tonight. Sorry to the patrons. That's my bad. I just realized now at the end of the video. I'm like, son of a bitch. But honest mistake. Next week, you'll definitely have your thank you patron crawl at the end of the weekend preview. That's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you for all the new stuff this week. Peace out.
Oh my god. What was the hashtag? The hashtag, it was hashtag hype. Let me know what you think and if you hype about these hot games that's coming out. Like Doom, Uncharted 4, Fallout 4 DLC is not this week, but it's this month. And if you're not, let me know if you're hype or if you anticipating any other games that may not be super mainstream and may not really be extremely relevant in you know, the internet world, if that makes sense. What is being recommended for me? This is a dude. No, it's a girl. A girl makeup video. Why are makeup videos being recommended for me? In fucking pyro cynical videos and Donald Trump videos. What? And somebody playing with tarot cards? In week of April 28th, May 5th, week preview reading Verouche? What? Oh God. I don't know. I don't know. YouTube is weird. There's no way I can explain it. Let me, this weekend preview got some garbage views. Like, it only been live a couple hours, but still, holy shit. Huge fan of Pumped Phil. See you tomorrow night. We got the Hey Tevin. I think I saw that one earlier. Damn, a lot of these comments got deleted. Wow. Yeah, a bunch of comments got deleted. I think, I don't even have it capture right. I think this What Up Tevin, get that ass banned. I think that one got deleted before I refreshed earlier. So yeah, he back on his deleting shit. That makes sense. But these still here. I don't understand. I don't understand him sometimes. I don't know. Whatever. I'm fucking tired. I didn't plan on this video being an hour and 16 minutes long. I always lie to myself and be like, well, it's gonna be a short video. I'm a fucking asshole talking about DSP. And the video ended up being like 5 hours long. And I'm at the video like, yeah, with a dead face. Wasn't Dead Face the name of the Project 7 dude? But yeah, I'm done. And I guess I'll upload this like now. Yeah. Guess I'll do that. And I'll make sure to post my paragraph long comment complaining about something very specific. And complaining about something very specific because that's what happened under my videos. But like I said, you can't really complain about it. It's kind of how the internet is. That's kind of how the internet is. You gotta find something to complain about. That's why I'm here. Right? I don't know. I'm just kind of sitting here, huh?